Moving forward, parenting style. So this is from the parent to the child, not from the child to the parent. That's attachment style. So we're going to go through 4 of these that Baumrind created in 1971. So the most healthy parenting style includes an authoritative style. So this is whenever the parent, they do give reasonable demands and consistent limits. They express warmth and affection, and they also listen to the child's point of view. So they're allowing the child to develop their voice and their ability to articulate themselves. Now, it's not that the parent will give the child what they want every single time simply because they use their voice, but they're allowing them to at least express themselves and listen and be attentive to what the child is trying to explain or talk about. Alternatively, there's a parenting style known as authoritarian. I know the first two, they look very close in the way that they're written, but they couldn't be further from opposites. So the way that I remember it, you can think of authoritarian as dictarian or a dictatorship. This sort of parenting style is more so a my way or the highway type of situation. And so the parents place a high value on conformity and obedience and are often rigid. They express very little warmth to the child. So they're very much like a dictator in that they want what they want, and the child really doesn't get any say so and probably no say so in the situation. It's all about the parent and what the parent wants and wanting them to obey. Now, when it comes to permissive style, this is whenever the parents make few demands and rarely use punishment. These are considered like your cool parents, but then you grow up and you're like, we shouldn't have been doing what we were doing under the supervision of this particular parent. And so the thing with this is like the kid will get away with a lot of stuff, and then they enter into the real world and they think that because their parents were so permissive, they made few demands and didn't use punishment, that the world is a similar way, and then they get humbled pretty quickly whenever they engage in particular activities, be they illegal or otherwise. Okay, so people think that they're the cool parents, but then you grow up and you're like, they really should have been making more demands on the child, on us, because they just let us get away with a good bit. Now, uninvolved parenting style, this is whenever parents, if they are within the house, it's as good as if they aren't even there to begin with, because they are very indifferent, they're uninvolved in the child's life, and they're viewed as kind of overall just neglectful. And they don't respond to the child's needs, and they make relatively few demands. So again, if they are in the house, it's not like they're doing any sort of parenting. They just leave the child to do whatever they want to, and obviously develops a very unhealthy relationship with the parent because they just view the parent as more so neglectful and uninvolved. Okay.